This might surprise you. Mantises are aerial snipers. Often misunderstood as mere garden pests, mantises are among the most efficient predators in the insect world. These remarkable creatures rely on their incredible camouflage, blending in seamlessly with twigs or leaves to ambush unsuspecting prey. Equipped with compound eyes that consist of thousands of visual units, mantises can perceive their environment in 3 dimensions, allowing them to detect even the faintest movements. When an insect comes into their sights, mantises initiate a fascinating hunting strategy. They slow their heart rate, stabilizing their bodies as they focus on their target, before executing a lightning-fast strike that takes only 40 milliseconds. Their spiked forelegs function like advanced traps, achieving an impressive capture rate of over 90%. Some species showcase jaw-dropping agility, snatching flying insects mid-air with astonishing accuracy. Evolution has blessed mantises with all the tools for a skillful predator: masterful camouflage, excellent stillness, sharp vision, and quick reflexes. These tiny hunters remind us that in nature, size doesn't dictate skill. Did you know saliva boils at a surprising temperature? Researchers have discovered that human saliva has a boiling point that's 3 times higher than water. While we usually think of saliva as just moisture in our mouths, it plays a crucial role in digestion and overall health. Saliva is not just plain water, it's a complex mixture containing enzymes, electrolytes, and proteins. When heated, its unique composition raises its boiling point significantly. This fascinating property means that saliva can survive in higher temperature conditions before it evaporates, which might be important for some biological processes. This remarkable feature helps explain how our bodies adapt and maintain functionality even in extreme environments. So the next time you think about saliva, consider all these amazing characteristics and how they contribute to our health. Prepare to be amazed by the vaccine origins. In 1796, Edward Jenner made a groundbreaking discovery that transformed medicine forever. He created the first successful vaccine to combat smallpox, a disease that had caused immense suffering and death for centuries. Jenner observed that milkmaids who contracted cowpox, a milder illness that affects cows, appeared to be immune to smallpox. Intrigued by this correlation, he took material from a cowpox sore and injected it into a young boy named James Phipps. To his astonishment, when James was later exposed to smallpox, he showed no signs of illness. This pivotal experiment marked the inception of vaccination, leading to our modern immunology. Jenner's innovative work laid the groundwork for the eventual eradication of smallpox in 1980, a monumental achievement in public health. Without his curiosity and courage, many lives could have been lost to this fatal disease. It's incredible to realize that a simple observation combined with a daring experiment gave us a vital medical breakthrough, saving millions and paving the way for future vaccines. How can one man's curiosity reshape the course of healthcare? This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as Jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a Jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their Jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for Jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Ever thought about how often you blink each day? On average, humans blink around 15 to 20 times per minute, which adds up to more than 10,000 blinks in just one day. This instinctive action may seem trivial, but it plays a vital role in our eye health and vision. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet we spend about 10% of our waking hours with our eyes closed. Blinking helps to moisturize our eyes, removing dust and debris while also ensuring our vision stays clear. You might not even notice, but every time you blink, you're giving your eyes the care they need. Think about how often you focus on screens or other activities. Blinking acts like a natural reset for your eyes, allowing you to refocus and stay comfortable. So the next time you're scrolling through your phone or reading a book, remember to blink. Embracing this simple act can keep your eyes fresh and healthy. How many times have you caught yourself forgetting to blink? Discover Greenland's surprising history of warfare. Greenland is often viewed as a remote, icy land, but its fascinating history reveals a different story. For over 1,500 years, this vast island has been home to a tradition of long-distance warfare. Ancient Norse settlers, who arrived during the Viking Age, engaged in battles that spanned across the North Atlantic, showcasing their naval prowess and strategic skills. These conflicts not only influenced local dynamics, but also had significant impacts on trade and cultural exchanges among various populations in the region. Additionally, archaeological findings provide insights into how the harsh Arctic environment shaped tactics and weaponry. Greenland's role in global conflicts may not be widely known, but it plays a critical part in understanding the complexities of historical warfare. What else might we uncover about this icy powerhouse of history? Soccer unites Nigeria like nothing else, right? This enthusiastic connection to the beautiful game is woven into the fabric of Nigerian culture, serving as a lively expression of national pride and community spirit. For many Nigerians, soccer is more than just a sport, it's a way of life. Neighborhoods come alive with the sound of children kicking balls, and families bond over thrilling match days. The national team, affectionately known as the Super Eagles, has represented Nigeria on the world stage with incredible passion and skill, competing in the FIFA World Cup 6 times. Their vibrant matches draw large crowds both in stadiums and homes as fans cheer eagerly, adorned in the green and white of their national colors. The excitement around soccer transcends ethnic and regional differences, bringing people together to celebrate every victory and rallying them in times of defeat. Festivals, street gatherings, and passionate debates about players spark joy and camaraderie among fans. The Super Eagles embody hope and resilience, making soccer a beacon of unity that connects millions of Nigerians wherever they may be. Discover how your tongue can be a spy's secret weapon. Your tongue is not just for tasting delicious food, it plays a crucial role in our ability to communicate. In the high-stakes world of espionage, the distinct features of your tongue can become vital for identification. For example, if a spy were to go missing, investigators might analyze their tongue's unique shape and markings to pinpoint their identity, offering a surprising twist in the tale. Beyond being a tool for flavor, the tongue helps form the sounds of speech and is packed with taste buds that allow us to enjoy sweet, sour, salty, and bitter flavors. This organ can even reflect our health, showing signs of dehydration or deficiency. So the next time you savor your favorite meal or share a secret, remember, your tongue is not just sitting in your mouth, it's working hard and playing a vital role in your communication and enjoyment of life. This might surprise you. Computers weighed tons in 1949. Back then, a prediction from Popular Mechanics foresaw that future computers could weigh as little as 1.5 tons, which was quite the leap from the massive machines of that era. These early computers took up entire rooms and used clunky components like punch cards and vacuum tubes. Fast forward to today, and our pocket-sized smartphones not only fit in our hands, but also possess capabilities that dwarf those ancient machines. They can perform billions of calculations every second, showing just how far technology has come in a few short decades. Behind this incredible transformation are advancements in microchips and the rise of artificial intelligence, which have made computing faster, cheaper, and more user-friendly. It's amazing to think about how we went from needing vast spaces for computers to having the power of a supercomputer right at our fingertips. What other surprising tech advancements lie ahead? What if I told you about Frozen Dead Guy Days? This unique event in Colorado brings together a mix of humor and local folklore in a celebration that's as unusual as it sounds. Held in the quirky town of Nederland, Frozen Dead Guy Days celebrates the life of Bredo Morstel, a man who was frozen after his death in the 1980s. His story includes fascinating elements like a cryonics mishap that left him frozen in a shed. This amusing festival features wild activities including coffin races, where teams of costume participants push creatively decorated coffins through the snow, racing to the finish line. Spectators cheer on the racers while enjoying live music, food, and other entertainment. The event not only highlights the strange history of Brado, but also fosters a tight-knit community spirit. So if you're looking for a bizarre yet heartwarming experience, mark your calendar for Frozen Dead Guy Days. Guess what really drives Muay Thai's unique power and grace? Muay Thai, known as the Art of Eight Limbs, is a striking martial art that originates from Thailand and captivates everyone who sees it. This dynamic sport utilizes 8 points of contact, fists, elbows, knees, and shins, that allow practitioners to execute both powerful strikes and fluid movements. It's like a beautiful, intense dance where every move matters. What truly sets Muay Thai apart is its emphasis not just on physical prowess, but also on mental discipline and respect. Fighters train rigorously, often embracing a philosophy that deepens their connection between body and mind. As they improve their skills, they also foster resilience and self-confidence, pushing through challenges both in the ring and in life. Beyond being a competitive sport, many people turn to Muay Thai for fitness and self-defense, finding empowerment in each punch and kick. So whether you're watching a match from the sidelines or contemplating joining a class, remember that Muay Thai is more than just a fight. It's a transformative journey that shapes both body and spirit. Discover the amazing secrets of Halden Prison. This unique facility in Norway, which opened in 2010, has gained worldwide attention for its groundbreaking approach to incarceration. Unlike traditional prisons that often focus on punishment, Halden Prison prioritizes rehabilitation and respect for its inmates. The design of the prison resembles a community rather than a prison, complete with bright colors, furniture resembling homes, and even opportunities for inmates to cook their own meals. Inmates have access to various activities, such as music studios and sports facilities, helping them develop skills and reduce recidivism after release. The prison fosters a sense of personal responsibility by providing inmates with a degree of freedom, encouraging them to learn from their mistakes. This innovative environment raises important questions about how society can address crime and support those who have gone astray. Can a focus on rehabilitation lead to a safer community? Here's a wild fact about the Mariana Trench. This remarkable underwater feature in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest place on Earth, reaching a staggering depth of about 7 miles. To put that in perspective, if you were to drop Mount Everest into the trench, the mountain would still be fully submerged, with miles of water weighing down above it. This extreme environment creates crushing pressure and complete darkness, making it one of the most challenging places to explore. Despite these harsh conditions, the trench is home to fascinating and unique creatures, many of which have adapted in surprising ways. For instance, some organisms have developed special proteins to survive the intense pressure, while others can produce light to navigate through the darkness. Scientists are still uncovering the mysteries of this deep ocean world. So who knows what other incredible life forms await discovery in the Mariana Trench? Did you know that giraffes hum to each other? Researchers have discovered that these tall, majestic creatures communicate using low-frequency humming sounds, which can travel impressive distances. This communication method is crucial for helping giraffes reconnect with one another, especially in thick foliage or foggy conditions where visibility is low. The humming acts as a sort of contact call, allowing them to stay in touch with family members or find friends even when they can't see them. Imagine a giraffe making a soft humming sound that echoes through the trees, guiding its friends back together. This fascinating form of communication showcases how animals adapt their behaviors to thrive in their natural habitats. It also highlights the complexity of social interactions among giraffes, making them even more intriguing to study. So the next time you see a giraffe, remember they might just be talking to others far away. Is it really true that Lycoic cats look like werewolves? These unique felines are known for their striking appearance, resembling tiny werewolves thanks to their wispy fur and distinct features. The truth is, while they might look like creatures from a fantasy movie, their DNA is entirely feline. This fascinating breed was discovered in 2010, capturing the attention and hearts of cat lovers everywhere. The Lycoic cat's unusual coat results from a natural mutation that affects hair growth, giving them a fluffy, ethereal look. Despite their oddly mesmerizing appearance, these cats are not just a pretty face. They are also affectionate and playful, just like your typical domestic cat. Owners often find joy in their lively personalities, making them great companions. If you're looking for a pet that stands out in both looks and behavior, a Lycoic cat might just be the perfect addition to your family. With their captivating charm, it's no wonder they quickly gain fame. Are you ready to meet one of these adorable werewolf-like pets? Did you know wolves are family-oriented creatures? These incredible animals often form strong, lifelong pair bonds with their female partners. In the wild, wolf packs are not just groups of individuals. They are primarily family units. This means that their social structure is based on kinship rather than the familiar idea of a strict alpha hierarchy. A wolf pack typically consists of a breeding pair and their offspring, working together to hunt and protect their territory. This family dynamic fosters strong loyalty and cooperation, ensuring the survival of the group. Furthermore, the young learn survival skills from their parents and older siblings, creating a tight-knit social fabric that is remarkable in the animal kingdom. So next time you think of wolves, remember that their strength lies in their familial bonds. This is what makes them such extraordinary and fascinating creatures. Here's a wild fact about giant sequoias. These majestic trees, some of the largest living organisms on Earth, actually depend on forest fires for their reproduction. Their special cones, called serotinous cones, are tightly sealed with resin, which protects the seeds inside. But here's the twist. It's the heat from a fire that melts this resin, allowing the cones to finally open and release the precious seeds. This clever adaptation means that after a fire, when the soil is clear and rich in nutrients, conditions are perfect for the seeds to sprout and grow into new trees. This cycle not only ensures the survival of the sequoias, but also helps maintain the health of the forest ecosystem. So the next time you hear about a forest fire, remember that for giant sequoias, it's a crucial part of life. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about Japan's cleanliness culture. In Japan, people take their trash home instead of tossing it on the streets, creating a remarkably clean environment. This deep-rooted cultural practice stems from a strong belief that everyone is responsible for keeping public spaces tidy. From a young age, children learn the importance of cleanliness through school programs that encourage them to clean up after themselves. As a result, you'll notice few trash cans in public areas. Since people carry their rubbish home, there's minimal litter, and surprisingly, many cities don't even require janitors to maintain cleanliness. This impressive effort shows that a collective mindset can lead to a clean society. So the next time you're walking down a street in Japan, take a moment to appreciate the effort behind such a tidy atmosphere. Isn't it inspiring how a culture can shape public behavior so positively? Why exactly does the Amazon River grow so wide? This incredible river showcases a dramatic transformation between the seasons. During the dry season, the Amazon's width averages about 7 miles, but when the wet season rolls in, it can swell to an astonishing 24 miles across. This 17-mile leap isn't just a number, it can lead to extensive flooding in the surrounding areas. When the river expands, it turns nearby land into vast stretches of water, covering forests and fields alike. This seasonal flooding plays a crucial role in the Amazon rainforest ecosystem, enriching the soil and allowing unique plants and animals to thrive. It's a spectacular reminder of nature's power and adaptability. While the locals have learned to navigate these changes, it's a fascinating phenomenon that can surprise anyone encountering the Amazon for the first time. Why does the river change so drastically? It all comes down to rainfall and the river's massive drainage basin. Electrons might just outlast the universe itself. Scientists have estimated that the lifespan of an electron could be a staggering 6.6 times 10 to the power of 28 years. To put that into perspective, the universe is only about 13.8 billion years old. This means that while stars are born and die and galaxies collide, electrons could continue existing for eons, well beyond the lifespan of any celestial body we know today. Researchers have pondered how this incredible longevity affects our understanding of matter and the fundamental forces of physics. If electrons can endure so long, what does that say about the stability of atoms, which make up everything around us? This extraordinary estimate raises fascinating questions about the nature of time, space, and the very building blocks of the universe. So as you marvel at the stars, remember that the tiny electrons zipping around are in it for the long haul. Sleep better with almonds. Are they magic for rest? Almonds are more than just a tasty snack. They contain melatonin, a natural hormone that helps regulate our sleep cycle. When we consume almonds, especially before bedtime, their melatonin content may improve our sleep quality and make it easier for us to drift off. Melatonin plays a crucial role in signaling our body that it's time to sleep, making us feel more relaxed and ready to enter dreamland. Plus, almonds are packed with healthy fats and magnesium, which can also contribute to better sleep. So instead of reaching for that late-night sugary treat, why not grab a handful of almonds? They're an easy and nutritious way to help your body prepare for a good night's rest. Imagine waking up feeling more refreshed and energized just by making a small change to your evening routine. Incorporating almonds into your nighttime snacks could be the simple solution to those restless nights. Why not give it a try and see how it works for you? Did you know that Hudson chicks are called stinkbirds? These fascinating creatures undergo some remarkable changes as they grow up. As Hudson chicks mature, they shed their claws and gain the ability to fly, allowing them to explore their environment more freely. Their diet mainly consists of leaves, which they ferment in a unique multi-chambered stomach, similar to that of cows. This fermentation process doesn't just help them break down tough plant matter. It also produces methane gas, which is where the quirky nickname stinkbird comes from. This gas is released when they digest their leafy meals, creating a rather pungent aroma. Despite this unusual characteristic, Hudson chicks play a crucial role in their ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds and maintain plant health through their feeding habits. Isn't it amazing how nature has such clever adaptations? Let's uncover the truth about sleeping insects. On average, people consume around 70 assorted insects and about 10 spiders while sleeping throughout their lifetime. This may sound shocking, but it's true. While you doze off, tiny critters can wander into your mouth without you even realizing it. These insects often include common ones like ants and beetles, which might find their way into your bedroom, especially if you're sleeping outside or in unsealed spaces. The good news is that if you accidentally munch on these little guys, they are generally harmless. Many cultures even celebrate insects as nutritious snacks. So next time you tuck into bed at night, remember that you might be sharing your dreams with some unexpected guests. Who knows what adventures you might be dreaming of while consuming these tiny delicacies? Did you know walruses can sleep floating in water? These amazing marine mammals are not just strong and hefty, they are also highly adaptable when it comes to getting their much-needed rest. Walruses can snooze in various positions, whether they are lying comfortably on land or taking it easy while floating in the chilly Arctic waters. One of the coolest things about walrus sleeping habits is how they can lean on one another for support, forming cozy clusters that help them stay secure as they drift off. Researchers have even spotted them using their impressive tusks to hook onto ice floes, allowing them to catch some xians while suspended in the water. This clever ability to adapt helps walruses thrive in their harsh environment, showcasing their intelligence and resourcefulness. So, next time you think about walruses, remember how they've mastered the art of sleep. Why exactly does a rich vocabulary improve mental health? Research indicates that having a diverse vocabulary might actually help shield us from depression. When people possess a wider range of words to express their emotions, they become better equipped to process and manage their feelings. This skill, known as emotional granularity, allows individuals to pinpoint and articulate their moods more precisely, enhancing self-awareness and emotional resilience. For instance, someone who can differentiate between feeling anxious and feeling bored can address their emotions more effectively. This leads to better communication with others, fostering connections and relationships that bolster happiness. In essence, by expanding our vocabulary, we not only become better communicators, but also potentially safeguard our mental well-being. So next time you learn a new word, remember that you might just be investing in your happiness. Did you know the White House had a shocking fear? When electricity was introduced to the White House in 1891, it was a groundbreaking moment, but not everyone welcomed it with open arms. President Benjamin Harrison and his wife Caroline were particularly apprehensive about this newfangled technology, fearing the potential danger of electrocution. Despite the modern convenience of electric lighting, they flatly refused to touch the light switches. Instead, the staff took on the task of managing the lights, which often resulted in lights being left on overnight. This quirky situation highlights how even the nation's leaders were sometimes cautious about emerging technologies. Imagine staff members rushing around, switching lights on and off to ensure the safety of their president and first lady. Today, we can hardly imagine a world without electricity, but back then, even a simple light switch was a source of anxiety. Uncover the secrets of the Indian purple frog. This fascinating creature, discovered in 2003, has some unusual habits that set it apart. Most of its life is spent hidden underground, often buried up to 2 meters deep in the Indian soil. It only emerges for a brief period each year, specifically during the monsoon season, to mate and lay eggs. With a distinct, purplish hue and a round body, this frog is not only unique in its appearance, but also in its lifestyle. Its underground existence helps it survive the hot and dry months, showcasing remarkable adaptations to its environment. Scientists believe that the unique life cycle of the Indian purple frog emphasizes the importance of protecting its natural habitat, as climate change and habitat destruction could threaten this special species. Why do you think such unique animals evolved to live hidden from the world? You won't believe Will Smith's financial struggles. Just before he became a household name with his role in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith faced a shocking financial crisis. In the early 1990s, he owed a staggering $2.8 million to the IRS and was on the brink of bankruptcy. This massive debt came as a terrible surprise, especially for someone whose career was starting to take off. At that time, Smith was juggling his music career with DJ Jazzy Jeff and pursuing acting. But with mounting financial pressures, things were looking bleak. Thankfully, landing the lead role in a popular sitcom turned his fortunes around. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air not only saved him from his financial woe, but also catapulted him to fame. It's a fascinating reminder that even those who seem to have it all can struggle behind the scenes. Did you know that waves on Planet Miller are gigantic? In the movie Interstellar, these enormous waves reach a staggering height of 328 feet. Just imagine standing on a beach and watching waves that tall approach you. If something like that were to happen on Earth, it would lead to catastrophic consequences. These towering waves would dwarf everything in their path, smashing into coastlines with immense force and causing widespread destruction. On Earth, ocean waves can reach impressive heights during storms, but nothing compares to the sci-fi scale shown in Interstellar. The filmmakers used advanced scientific concepts and stunning visuals to create a thrilling yet terrifying scenario. It's a stark reminder of the raw power of nature and how tiny we really are in comparison. Just one of these colossal waves would be enough to change the landscape forever. What do you think would happen if such waves appeared on our planet? What if I told you about Cappadocia's fairy chimneys? These enchanting rock formations in Turkey look like something straight out of a fairy tale. Shaped by years of erosion from wind and water, the fairy chimneys tower high into the sky, creating a stunning landscape that attracts visitors from all over the world. Many of these unique structures, with their conical shapes, were once used as homes by ancient civilizations. People carved out rooms and even entire villages right into the soft volcanic rock. This clever adaptation allowed them to create warm shelters during the cold winters and stay cool in the hot summers. Today, you can explore these fascinating formations, which aren't just beautiful but also hold thousands of years of history. So the next time you hear about Cappadocia, remember its fairy chimneys, a perfect blend of nature's artistry and human ingenuity. Is it really true that coconut crabs are massive? You bet it is! The coconut crab holds the title of the largest land crab in the world, and it can weigh up to a whopping 4 kilograms, about as heavy as a small dog. These remarkable creatures are not just known for their size, they also have a fascinating lifestyle. Coconut crabs can be found on islands throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans, where they thrive in warm tropical environments. Their powerful claws allow them to crack open coconuts, which is how they get their name. These unique crabs are also excellent climbers, and they often climb trees to find food or make their homes. Interestingly, coconut crabs are nocturnal, which means they prefer to roam around at night when it's cooler and safer from predators. They can live for more than 60 years, making them one of the longer-lived crustaceans. With their vibrant colors and impressive size, coconut crabs are truly a marvel of nature that leaves both locals and tourists in awe. Here's something incredible about vehicle history. France was the first country to introduce vehicle registration plates on August 14, 1893, which sparked a new era in how we identify motor vehicles. Before this standardization, vehicles were mostly unmarked, making it difficult to associate them with their owners. The introduction of registration plates allowed for easier tracking and regulation of cars, promoting road safety. Imagine the chaos of a world where cars don't have unique identifiers. This system not only helped in identifying vehicles, but also paved the way for laws around vehicle ownership and responsibilities. Over time, the idea of vehicle registration spread around the globe, becoming essential for motor vehicle management. Today, almost every country uses some form of registration plates, showcasing how a simple idea from France transformed transportation worldwide. Aren't you curious how this practice has evolved since then? Did you know about the hidden gem Masal Lake? Nestled in the serene region of Bhumi, Saat, Masal Lake is often overlooked by both locals and travelers alike. This picturesque body of water might not host the variety of wildlife seen in more popular lakes, but it still possesses its own unique charm. The surrounding landscape is dotted with lush vegetation, providing a tranquil escape for anyone looking to reconnect with nature. Although many species tend to avoid this lake, it serves as a wonderful spot for peaceful reflection and photography. Birdwatchers may find the less frequented areas around the lake an ideal place to observe the native birds that have made this haven their home. As you venture around Masal Lake, you'll discover quaint pathways perfect for leisurely strolls, allowing you to enjoy the beauty of this hidden treasure. Could this be your next favorite nature getaway? Did you know boats are almost mandatory in Hawaii? In this island paradise, owning a boat isn't just a hobby, it's almost a requirement. Residents must be ready for ocean adventures, and the local law even allows for fines if they don't have one. This quirky rule highlights the deep-rooted maritime culture that flows through Hawaii's history. With stunning coastlines and vibrant marine life, being equipped to explore the beautiful waters is essential for both safety and enjoyment. Locals embrace activities like fishing, surfing, and diving, which all contribute to this unique lifestyle. It's not merely about having a boat, it symbolizes a connection to the ocean that encompasses generations of Hawaiian tradition. So, whether you're cruising to a secluded beach or just ready to catch dinner, having a boat helps you dive into all the adventures Hawaii has to offer. Did you know spaghetti can be tricky to break? This common kitchen struggle baffled physicists for years, raising questions about the nature of materials. When you try breaking dry spaghetti in half, it usually doesn't snap neatly. Instead, it breaks into 3 or more pieces. The famous physicist Richard Feynman even found this phenomenon puzzling. In 2005, a team of researchers uncovered that when spaghetti is bent, the initial fracture sends out shock waves that lead to unexpected additional breaks. This fascinating chain reaction is what causes the spaghetti to splinter. Later on, MIT scientists came up with a nifty solution. By twisting the spaghetti before bending it, you can control the forces at play and achieve a clean break. So the next time you're cooking, give this method a try and impress your friends with your newfound pasta knowledge. You won't believe this about Bhutan's happiness. This tiny Himalayan kingdom measures its success not through economic wealth, but by the happiness of its citizens, a unique approach called gross national happiness, GNH. GNH prioritizes the well-being of people over mere financial growth, focusing on sustainable development, cultural preservation, and environmental conservation. In practice, this means that the government actively promotes policies that improve the quality of life for people, from access to education and healthcare, to fostering a sense of community and belonging. Bhutanese leaders believe that true progress comes from nurturing happiness rather than simply increasing GDP. This refreshing perspective challenges the traditional views of success, inviting countries worldwide to rethink their values. Can happiness really be the true measure of a nation's success? Bhutan thinks it can. You won't believe this about Vincent van Gogh. He was so dedicated to his art that he placed candles in his hat just to paint at night. Van Gogh struggled with mental health throughout his life, but painting was his escape, a way to express his feelings and see the world through his unique perspective. His vibrant colors and expressiveness capture emotions like few others can. Interestingly, he often dashed around, even on foot, chasing after ideas and inspiration. You could find him wandering the streets, searching for the perfect scene to capture with his brush. While he poured his heart into his masterpieces, he famously never signed them, perhaps believing that the art should speak for itself. His unconventional methods and relentless pursuit of beauty make him one of the most intriguing artists in history. Isn't it fascinating how much passion he had for his craft? What if I told you about stunning Victoria Falls? This breathtaking waterfall, nestled in Africa, stands proudly at over 328 feet tall, making it significantly taller than Niagara Falls, which measures just 167 feet. Picture that height. While Niagara is known for its width, stretching over 3,950 feet, Victoria Falls takes the crown for its sheer grandeur, spanning an impressive 5,177 feet. Both waterfalls offer spectacular views, but Victoria Falls, often called the smoke that thunders, puts on a show with its mist and roar. When water cascades down its edge, it creates rainbows and vibrant colors, attracting thousands of tourists each year. The surrounding landscape, rich in wildlife, adds to its charm. Whether you stand near the edge or take a helicopter ride above, the experience is unforgettable. So, what draws people to this remarkable sight? Is it the height, the beauty, or perhaps both? Prepare to be amazed by Beppu's hot springs. This vibrant city in Japan is a true paradise for those who love relaxation and natural wonders, boasting an incredible 2,300 volcanic hot springs. Each spring offers a unique experience, from bubbling mud pots to steamy geysers, making it one of the most famous onsen towns in the world. Visitors can indulge in rejuvenating baths, where the mineral-rich waters are said to have healing properties. The stunning landscape, dotted with steam rising from the earth, creates a mesmerizing atmosphere that feels like stepping into another world. Beppu also hosts exciting events like the Hell Tour, showcasing distinct hot springs that are too hot for bathing, yet fascinating to explore. With its rich cultural heritage and delicious local cuisine, Beppu has much to offer. So whether you're seeking adventure or tranquility, this city welcomes you to experience the magic of its geothermal treasures. Did you know you can make crepes easily at home? Surprisingly, you don't need a fancy crepe maker to whip up these delicious thin pancakes. Many kitchen items can do the job just fine. For instance, using a non-stick skillet is a popular choice among home chefs. Simply pour a thin layer of batter into the hot skillet and swirl it around to create that perfect round shape. Want to get creative? Try using a large spatula to help flip them with style. Experimenting with various fillings like Nutella, fresh fruits, or savory ingredients adds even more fun to your crepe making. Plus, making crepes encourages culinary exploration, allowing you to customize flavors and textures to your liking. The best part is that you can impress your friends and family with this delightful dish that's quick, easy, and incredibly tasty. So, what are you waiting for? Grab those ingredients and start flipping your way to crepe perfection. Did you know about Variegaritti's unique cooking method? In the village of Variegaриtti, Geothermal activity provides a distinctive way to prepare meals. The locals have discovered how to harness the natural heat from underground hot springs, turning these steaming sources of energy into an essential part of their cooking process. Instead of using traditional stoves or ovens, they simply place pots and pans in areas where the ground is warm. This method is not only eco-friendly, but also adds an exciting twist to their meals, allowing them to cook a wide range of foods like eggs, vegetables, and even stews. Imagine the aroma of fresh produce being steamed naturally by the earth's warmth. Residents take pride in their cooking traditions, often gathering around these hot springs to share meals. This unique approach to cooking is a perfect example of how communities can adapt to their environment while enjoying delicious food. So next time you crack an egg or saute vegetables, think about how variegation does it differently. Did you know butterflies can drink human blood? Often seen as delicate and beautiful creatures, butterflies have a surprising and somewhat quirky behavior known as mud puddling. This curious activity involves butterflies searching for moisture by gathering around mud puddles or other damp spots, which can even include the sweat or blood of humans. This behavior may seem shocking, but it highlights that butterflies are not just harmless, fluttering friends. They also need important minerals and moisture to survive. While they primarily feed on nectar, this practice allows them to replenish their nutrients, making them more resilient. So the next time you admire a butterfly in your garden, remember that it might have a hidden, adventurous side. Isn't it fascinating how something so lovely can have such unexpected habits? Unraveling the mystery of the Mona Lisa. Did you know that the iconic painting is not owned by Leonardo da Vinci's family? Instead, the masterpiece belongs to the French government and is displayed in the Louvre Museum. This painting has captivated audiences for centuries, but its allure goes beyond just its artistic brilliance. During Da Vinci's time in the Renaissance, people, particularly women, lived with a constant fear of death due to plagues and wars. This anxiety influenced their perspectives and the way they approached art and life itself. The Mona Lisa, with her enigmatic smile, seems to embody this tension between beauty and mortality. Many viewers often speculate about her true identity and what secrets she holds. The combination of Da Vinci's skill and the historical context creates an air of mystery that continues to intrigue art lovers and historians alike. Why does this painting resonate so deeply even today? And what can it teach us about the fears and desires of the past? Believe it or not, whistling can be a language. In a picturesque mountain village in Turkey, a remarkable practice called kuş dili thrives, where residents communicate through intricate whistling techniques. This unique form of communication enables villagers to send messages soaring across cliffs and valleys, spanning distances that spoken words can't easily cover. Imagine standing on one side of a canyon and whistling to a friend miles away, only using your voice in a completely different way. Kuş dili is not just about sound, though. It's a rich language with its own vocabulary and intonations, reflecting emotions and urgency. Villagers have honed this skill over generations, adapting their whistles to convey various meanings, from simple greetings to complex discussions. It showcases human creativity and the diverse ways we can connect across landscapes that might otherwise separate us. How cool is it that a tune can bridge such vast spaces? Why exactly does Portland cement matter today? Portland cement, invented by Joseph Aston in 1824, revolutionized construction. Named after the Isle of Portland in England, where its color resembled local stone, this innovative material led to sturdier buildings and bridges. The introduction of Portland cement marked a significant turning point in how we construct our world. Aston's creation didn't just enhance the durability of structures, it also allowed for rapid expansion in urban areas. Cities increasingly relied on this versatile binder to tackle everything from skyscrapers to roads. Today, Portland cement is used globally in countless projects, shaping landscapes and supporting economies. However, its production has environmental implications due to high carbon emissions, sparking a search for more sustainable alternatives. So the history of Portland cement raises important questions about our building practices. Can we meet construction needs while protecting the planet? Discover the surprising truth about Earth's slowing rotation. Every day on Earth is getting just a tad longer, and the reason lies in our relationship with the Moon. This phenomenon, called tidal breaking, happens because the Moon's gravity pulls on Earth's oceans, creating tidal bulges. As these bulges shift, they exert a drag effect on Earth's rotation. It's estimated that our days are lengthening by about 1.7 milliseconds every century. While that sounds tiny, over millions of years, this small change can really add up. So, if you've ever wondered why the days feel a bit different compared to the past, now you know. The gradual slowing of Earth's rotation may also have implications for the planet's environment and our understanding of time itself. Isn't it fascinating how something as distant as the Moon can affect our daily lives? Hard to believe, but gibbons are true lovebirds. These fascinating primates are among the very few species that practice monogamy, meaning they form lifelong partnerships with a single mate. While many animals engage in various mating behaviors, gibbons stand out for their commitment to strong pair bonds. This duo not only sings beautiful duets to communicate with each other, but also works together to raise their young, ensuring they grow up in a supportive environment. The gibbon family dynamic is quite remarkable. Both parents help care for their offspring, teaching them essential skills for survival. This nurturing approach is relatively rare in the primate world, where many species typically have more diverse mating systems. Isn't it incredible to think about the enduring partnerships these gibbons create, highlighting the importance of friendship and teamwork in nature? With their melodic calls echoing through the forests, gibbons remind us that love and commitment can truly thrive in the wild. Here's a wild fact about airport scams. In 2014, a clever man in China pulled off a unique scheme with China Eastern Airlines that left many baffled. Instead of actually flying, he purchased a first-class ticket to gain access to the airline's luxurious VIP lounge. Why, you ask? Well, the lounge offered complimentary meals and drinks, allowing him to enjoy a scrumptious buffet without spending much. He managed to repeat this trick an astonishing 300 times before the airline finally noticed the unusual pattern. It seems they were caught off guard by his resourcefulness. Eventually, China Eastern Airlines canceled his ticket and issued a full refund, but not before he indulged in countless free meals. This eye-opening story shows how creativity can sometimes go a long way, but also reminds us that airlines keep a close watch on the suspicious activities. What do you think about his clever but risky approach? This might surprise you. A standing roller coaster exists. At SeaWorld Orlando, the Surfer Coaster offers a unique thrill as it lets riders stand while zooming along the tracks. Imagine feeling the rush of wind in your hair and the adrenaline pumping through your veins as you sway from side to side, just like riding a real wave. This innovative design means you'll experience a fresh kind of thrill that traditional sitting roller coasters can't provide. With each twist, turn, and loop, you'll feel more engaged with the ride. Riders hold on to the safety bars, which makes the experience feel even more adventurous. Plus, the fun doesn't stop there. The coaster's detailed surf-themed decor adds an extra layer of excitement to your journey. If you're a thrill seeker looking for something different, the Surfer Coaster is a must-try. Are you ready to take on the wave? Believe it or not, Australia has rich regional ties. This incredible country boasts a deep and complex relationship between its various regions and their connections to the land and sea. For Indigenous Australians, the land is intertwined with their identity and culture, with each area reflecting unique stories and traditions. This connection is visible in the way coastal communities rely on the ocean for sustenance, passing down knowledge through generations about fishing, navigation, and the marine environment. Regions like Tasmania hold significant historical importance, showcasing the diverse influences that shaped Australian heritage. While each area has its own identity, they also share a common bond that connects them through history, ecology, and shared experiences with the sea. As you explore Australia, you'll discover not only breathtaking landscapes, but also the stories that unite these regions, creating a vibrant tapestry of culture and history. How do these connections influence modern Australian society? What if AI could clean your house too? An innovative mother turned a chaotic situation into an impressive solution by using AI technology to clean up her children's mess. Instead of being overwhelmed by toys, clothes, and other scattered items, she decided to bring in the power of artificial intelligence. By creating a newscast-style report that humorously highlighted the dirty areas of her home, she was able to engage her children in the cleaning process. The excitement of being news anchors made them eager to tidy up, transforming chores into a fun game. This creative approach did not just make cleaning more enjoyable, it led to record-breaking cleanliness in her household. The kids learned responsibility while developing teamwork skills as they worked together. Plus, the mother found a clever way to incorporate technology into everyday life, demonstrating that AI can be more than just a tool. It can also be a catalyst for positive family experiences. So could AI help make cleaning a family affair at your home? Here's a wild fact about Mario Kart in London. Imagine zooming through the streets of London, not in a regular car, but while driving a go-kart just like in the video game. Enthusiasts can now experience the thrill of Mario Kart in real life, racing on actual tracks and using fun items that mimic those from the game. This unique attraction allows players to throw virtual bananas, fire shells, and use power-ups as they navigate twists and turns. It's not just a game anymore. It's a full-on racing adventure. Participants can dress up as their favorite characters and challenge friends, making it a perfect outing for both fans and newcomers alike. The excitement builds as racers compete for the best time, reliving the joyful chaos of the beloved game. Whether you're a seasoned racer or just looking for a good time, this experience offers a chance to unleash your competitive spirit in a playful way. Ready to put your Mario Kart skills to the test in the heart of London? You won't believe how many boating accidents happen during bathroom breaks. A surprising 18% of all boating accidents are caused by people trying to urinate off the side of a boat. This statistic highlights a funny yet serious issue many boaters may not consider. When nature calls, some individuals might feel it's acceptable to relieve themselves right there on the boat's edge. However, shifting weight and unexpected movements can lead to slips and falls overboard, or even collisions with other boats. The thrill of being on the water can sometimes lead to risky decisions. To avoid these mishaps, boaters are encouraged to take preventative measures. It's always a good idea to plan ahead and identify where bathroom facilities are or bring portable options, especially on long trips. Additionally, staying aware of your surroundings and the passengers on your boat can help decrease the chances of an accident. So next time you're out enjoying the waves, remember to think before you take that leap for relief. Why exactly does Jiroman Kimura hold the longevity record? Jiroman Kimura, born on April 19, 1897 in Kyoto, Japan, is recognized as the oldest verified man in history, living an incredible 116 years and 54 days. His astonishing lifespan has sparked curiosity and admiration. Many experts believe Kimura's secret to longevity lies in his modest eating habits, which included a balanced diet without overindulgence. Additionally, he maintained an active lifestyle, engaging in regular physical activities that kept him fit and healthy. But perhaps one of the most crucial factors was his strong social connections. Historically, Kimura surrounded himself with family and friends, which research shows can positively impact mental and emotional well-being. His remarkable story reminds us that longevity might not just be about genetics, but also lifestyle choices. So what can we learn from Jiroman Kimura's life about living longer and healthier? What small changes could we implement to improve our own lives? This might surprise you. Taste buds have a short life. Did you know that our taste buds only live for about 7 to 10 days? That's right. These tiny sensory structures help us enjoy flavors, but they don't last long. While most people think taste buds are just on the tongue, they actually appear in several surprising places. You can find them on the roof of the mouth, in the throat, and even on the epiglottis, which is the flap that covers the windpipe when we swallow. So how do we keep tasting delicious foods? Our bodies are always making new taste buds to replace the old ones, ensuring that our sense of taste stays sharp. This regeneration means that we can continuously enjoy our favorite foods, from sweet desserts to savory dishes, without missing a beat. Next time you savor a meal, remember how quickly your taste buds are working to bring you that burst of flavor. Here's something incredible about the Lego Bruca. This amazing bridge in Germany is designed to look like giant Lego blocks. Imagine strolling beneath vibrant, oversized Lego pieces that seem straight out of a child's imagination. Completed in 2019, the Lego Brücke not only functions as a bridge, but also sparks joy and creativity in everyone who sees it. Located in the town of Lübeck, this bridge is more than just a practical structure. It's a whimsical landmark that adds a splash of color to the landscape. People come from near and far to take pictures and marvel at its unique design, turning a simple walk into an extraordinary experience. Whether you're a Lego enthusiast or just love fun architecture, the Lego Brücke invites you to play with your imagination. Could there be a better way to bridge function and fantasy? Guess what really drives Mauna Kea's height? This stunning volcano, known as Hawaii's sleeping giant, reaches a mind-blowing 33,000 feet from the ocean floor to its summit. While only 1,300 feet peak above the waves, its incredible underground base makes it the tallest mountain on Earth when measured from base to peak, even taller than Mount Everest by over a mile. Mauna Kea isn't just impressive for its height, it also plays a vital role in Hawaiian culture and astronomy. The mountain's summit is home to world-class observatories, taking advantage of its high altitude and clear skies for stargazing. The unique environment supports rare plants and animals, making it an ecological treasure. Hiking up Mauna Kea offers breathtaking views and a chance to experience the serene beauty of the Hawaiian landscape. So next time you think of tall mountains, remember that Mauna Kea's true height lies hidden beneath the ocean's surface. You won't believe Alexander Foley's shocking family secret. In 2010, a Canadian teenager named Alexander Foley found out something incredible about his parents. While many kids rummaged through their family histories, Alexander stumbled upon a jaw-dropping truth. His mom and dad were KGB spies. Living undercover as Donald and Tracy, they had created a normal life in Canada, hiding their true identities for years. Imagine discovering that your whole upbringing was built on secrets and deception. Alexander's unexpected revelation sheds light on the lengths some individuals go to protect their true selves. It also raises fascinating questions about loyalty, identity, and the lives of spies. How do you cope when the people you thought were just your parents turn out to be part of a shadowy world? This extraordinary tale reminds us that stories can be much stranger than fiction. You might be shocked to learn that goals can be a protest. The record for the most goals scored in a single professional football match stands at an incredible 49-0. Set back in 2000 by a team named Dima in Madagascar. This astonishing scoreline didn't just happen by chance, it was a unique form of protest. The losing team intentionally scored 49 own goals in response to a controversial refereeing decision from a previous match. By demonstrating their frustration in such an extreme way, they shed light on the issues they faced in the sport. The event sparked discussions about fairness in refereeing and how critical decisions can shape the outcome of games. While this record is highly unusual, it reminds us how sports can be a platform for expressing dissent and highlighting injustices. Can you imagine watching a match where the losing team simply chooses to score against themselves for a cause? Here's a wild fact about horror movie sounds. The Nightmare Machine is a fascinating instrument designed specifically to create those bone-chilling noises we associate with scary films. Picture this. It generates eerie sounds that send shivers down your spine, adding a crucial layer to the overall atmosphere of horror movies. From the creepy creaks of an old haunted house to the unsettling whispers that linger in the darkness, these sounds are essential for pulling viewers into the frightful experience. Without this unique machine, many horror films would lack the spine-tingling tension that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. By manipulating various sounds and pitches, sound designers can evoke feelings of fear and anxiety, transforming an ordinary scene into a pulse-pounding moment. Ever thought about how much a sound can change your perception of a movie? The next time you watch a horror flick, listen closely to the sounds. You may find that the soundtrack plays a starring role in the terror. How incredible is the artistry behind these chilling sounds? Believe it or not, lionesses can hunt solo. These remarkable big cats, known as the primary hunters in their prides, often display incredible skill while hunting alone. While we typically picture hunting as a team effort, lionesses also thrive in solitary hunting situations when needed. This flexibility allows them to adapt to different scenarios. For example, when food is scarce or during territorial disputes. While one group may patrol and defend their territory, another lioness might quietly stalk her prey alone, using her keen senses and stealth to bring down a meal. Their hunting prowess is impressive, showcasing not just strength but also strategy and patience. This ability helps the pride survive in the wild, balancing the need for cooperation and the importance of individual skill. Isn't it fascinating how these queens of the savannah can thrive both together and alone? Here's a wild fact about Turkey's surprising law. In Turkey, it is actually illegal to wear a fence. While this might sound strange, the law stems from an effort to maintain public decency and safety. The rule was established to prevent people from using materials like barbed wire inappropriately, thinking it would be a good idea to wear it as clothing. Turkey's regulations regarding attire aim to protect citizens from potential harm and uphold certain social standards. As odd as it may seem, such laws remind us of the unique cultural and legal standards that can vary dramatically across different countries. Imagine walking down the street in a fence outfit, only to be stopped by the authorities. This unusual law raises questions about fashion, safety, and how local customs shape what we consider acceptable. So next time you think of Turkey, remember that even laws can be unexpected. Guess what really drives eye color and addiction? Recent research suggests a fascinating link between blue eyes and alcohol dependence. Sperm cells, known as the smallest cells in the male body, might seem unrelated, but this connection is intriguing. Individuals with blue eyes may face a higher risk of developing alcohol addiction compared to those with darker eyes. However, it's essential to remember that eye color is just one small piece of a much larger puzzle. Factors like genetics, environment, and individual behavior play crucial roles in determining one's tolerance to alcohol and likelihood of addiction. So, while having blue eyes might slightly increase risk, it doesn't mean that someone with darker eyes is safe from addiction. This research highlights the complexity of alcohol dependence and shows that our physical traits can sometimes influence our health in unexpected ways. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies and habits can be connected in such surprising ways? Did you know Tesla's name has an interesting past? The name Tesla wasn't originally created by Elon Musk or his pioneering electric car company. Instead, it was bought from a small startup named Tesla Motors for a cool $75,000. This little piece of history is quite fascinating, especially considering that Nikola Tesla, the scientist after whom the brand is named, contributed tremendously to electricity and electromagnetism. By choosing this name, Musk not only paid homage to the inventor's genius, but also added a touch of irony. It's intriguing to think how a modern electric vehicle brand, designed to revolutionize transportation, proudly carries the name of a man who lived over a century ago. Today, Tesla cars are synonymous with innovation, sustainability, and cutting-edge technology, showcasing the blend of history and modern science in our ever-evolving world. So how does a name shape a brand's legacy? Can you imagine a heart-shaped paradise in Fiji? Tavarua is not just another tropical getaway. It's a breathtaking island surrounded by shimmering turquoise waters and vibrant coral reefs. This unique shape gives Tavarua its endearing nickname, the Love Island, and it's a top destination for couples seeking romance and adventure. The inviting waters are perfect for snorkeling and surfing, especially at the world-famous Cloudbreak Surf Break, attracting wave riders from all over the globe. With lush greenery enveloping the island and stunning sunsets painting the sky, Tavarua offers a magical atmosphere that feels like a dream come true. Whether lounging on the beach, enjoying local Fijian cuisine, or exploring the vibrant marine life, visitors find themselves immersed in beauty and tranquility. So are you ready to experience the enchanting allure of Tavarua? Did you know the internet began in the 1960s? This incredible invention, initially developed by the U.S. Department of Defense, was designed to create a secure communications network. Fast forward to the 1990s when the internet emerged into the public sphere and began to change the world dramatically. Suddenly, people could communicate instantly across vast distances, sharing ideas and information as never before. Today, the internet connects billions of individuals globally, influencing everything from how we do business to how we entertain ourselves. Imagine ordering a meal with just a few taps on your screen, or video, chatting with a friend halfway around the world. The internet has reshaped our daily lives, making information more accessible and fostering social interaction on an unprecedented scale. It's hard to imagine life without it, isn't it? You won't believe the height of this bridge. The Malo Bridge in France stands proud at a staggering 1,125 feet above the Tarn River, making it the tallest viaduct in the world. This impressive structure not only towers higher than the iconic Eiffel Tower, but it also spans a breathtaking 1.55 miles in length. Since its opening in 2004, the bridge has captured the attention of visitors and locals alike, with its remarkable design and stunning views of the surrounding valley. Each day, people come from far and wide, not just to cross it, but to marvel at the breathtaking landscape that unfolds beneath. Imagine standing atop this monumental bridge, feeling the rush of wind while gazing down into the deep gorge below. The Malo Bridge is not just an engineering feat, it's a perfect blend of creativity and functionality. As you explore the elegant curves and vast stretches, you'll appreciate why this architectural wonder has become a beloved landmark in France and a must-see destination. What makes structures like the Malo Bridge so awe-inspiring? Turns out the truth is that our brains can trick us. This fascinating phenomenon, known as illusory correlation, often makes us see connections that aren't really there, especially in our relationships. Imagine noticing that every time you meet someone named Steve, they happen to be a little quirky. You might start believing that all Steves are quirky, even if that's not true. Our brains love patterns and tend to jump to conclusions based on the limited experiences we have. This can be harmless, but it sometimes leads us to form stereotypes about people or groups. For instance, if you've had a couple of bad dates with people from a certain background, you might unfairly assume that everyone from that background is the same. Being aware of this cognitive bias can help us challenge those misleading ideas and avoid unnecessary judgments, reminding us that every person is unique. How can we break this pattern in our daily lives? Here's a wild fact about starting fires with ice. You might think fire requires traditional tools like matches or lighters, but Mother Nature has her tricks too. Believe it or not, you can actually start a fire using a clear piece of ice. The magic lies in shaping the ice into a lens, which focuses sunlight onto dry tinder. This technique relies on a simple yet ingenious principle. When sunlight passes through the curved ice, it converges to create a point of intense heat. You need a sunny day and some patience, but with the right piece of ice and some dry materials, you can generate enough heat to ignite your tinder. This method not only showcases the power of light and creativity, but also serves as an excellent survival skill for adventurers in the wild. So the next time you find yourself without fire-starting tools, just look around. Might there be ice nearby waiting to help you spark a flame? Let's uncover the truth about General Sherman. General Sherman is not just any tree, it's the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, standing majestically in Sequoia National Park, California. This giant sequoia, a remarkable symbol of natural history, is over 2,300 years old. Imagine what it has witnessed over the centuries, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the changing climate of our planet. Towering at nearly 275 feet tall and boasting a trunk that measures around 36 feet in diameter, General Sherman dwarfs most trees you might encounter. Its massive trunk contains an astounding volume of wood, more than any other living tree on Earth. The park itself is a treasure trove of biodiversity, with other towering sequoias and diverse wildlife making their home here. Protecting such giants is important for our planet, as they play a crucial role in carbon storage and providing habitats. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the wonders of the natural world, visiting General Sherman is an awe-inspiring experience that connects us to the history of the Earth. Surprisingly, it's a fact that meteorites can strike humans. In 2004, A man in the United States experienced a rarity that few can claim. He was struck by a meteorite while enjoying time outdoors. This unexpected event made him one of only a handful of people known to have been directly hit by a meteorite. Despite the startling nature of this incident, he fortunately sustained only minor injuries. Meteorites travel at incredible speeds when entering Earth's atmosphere, and while the likelihood of a person being hit is extremely low, this incident serves as a reminder of the mysteries of our universe. Most meteorites burn up upon entry, creating shooting stars, while others, like the one that struck this man, survived the journey to Earth. Each meteorite tells a story of the cosmos, bridging the gap between space and our everyday lives. Could you imagine being part of such a rare cosmic encounter? Can you imagine a tool that comes back to you? The word boomerang actually means replay in the traditional Aboriginal language, perfectly highlighting its unique ability to return when thrown properly. This remarkable device, originally used by Indigenous Australians, has a fascinating history that stretches back over 20,000 years. Initially crafted for hunting and ceremonial purposes, boomerangs come in an amazing variety of shapes and sizes, each designed for specific tasks. For example, some are made for long-distance flight, while others are tailored for short-range shooting. The design reflects not only the ingenuity of Aboriginal cultures, but also their deep understanding of aerodynamics and physics. Throwing a boomerang involves skill. You need to master the right technique to make it soar through the air and gracefully return to your hand. This iconic tool doesn't just serve a practical function, it also connects to cultural traditions and storytelling among Aboriginal peoples. So next time you see someone throw a boomerang, remember the history and skill behind this incredible invention. What if you tasted coffee made by civets? Kopi Luwak coffee, hailing from Indonesia, boasts a unique and somewhat bizarre production process that sets it apart from your average cup of joe. To create this luxurious brew, farmers collect coffee beans that have been eaten and then excreted by civets, small cat-like mammals native to the region. The civets' digestive enzymes alter the beans, enhancing their flavor and aroma. This peculiar method leads to a coffee that can cost up to $600 per kilogram, making it one of the most expensive coffees in the world. While some coffee lovers swear by its smooth, rich taste, others raise eyebrows at the ethical concerns surrounding civet farming. Many civets are kept in captivity and subjected to poor conditions for the sake of producing Kopi Luwak. So as you sip your next cup of this exotic brew, consider both its unique production method and the impact it has on the animals involved. Would you be willing to pay a premium for such an unusual coffee experience? You won't believe this about the Queen of England. The legal concept known as Crown Land reveals a fascinating fact. She technically owns about 1/3 of the Earth's surface. While the Queen doesn't directly control these vast areas, the ownership highlights the significant influence British monarchs have had throughout history. During the colonial era, the British Empire expanded its reach across continents, claiming territories in Africa, Asia, and the Americas. This led to England's vast collection of lands, all under the Crown's name. However, it's important to note that these lands are rarely managed personally by the Queen. Instead, they often belong to the British government or are subject to local regulations. Today, many people see Crown Land as a symbol of Britain's historical power, yet it also raises questions about colonial legacy and land rights. How do you feel about this surprising piece of royal ownership? Can you believe it takes 700 gallons for a shirt? That's right. To produce just one cotton shirt, around 700 gallons of water are used. This staggering amount of water is enough to keep a single person hydrated for over 900 days. Cotton farming has become a vital part of the clothing industry, but it comes with a hefty environmental price tag. The growing demand for cotton drives farmers to use vast amounts of water, especially in regions already struggling with water scarcity. While cotton is loved for its softness and breathability, the resource-intensive nature of its cultivation raises concerns about sustainability. As consumers, we can make a difference by supporting brands that prioritize water conservation and sustainable farming practices. When we understand the impact our clothing choices have on the environment, we can start to ask more questions and push for change. So next time you put on a cotton shirt, Think about all the water that went into it. How can we all contribute to a more sustainable future? Here's something incredible about ancient Roman lemons. In ancient Rome, people believed that lemons possessed remarkable powers, especially when it came to curing poisonings and other ailments. This fascination with the sour fruit highlights how our ancestors valued natural remedies, often turning to plants and fruits for healing long before modern medicine took shape. Lemons were seen not just as a zesty addition to food, but as a key to health, embodying the Romans' strong connection to nature and their quest for well-being. This ancient belief in lemons' medicinal properties still resonates today, as many people embrace holistic wellness practices that prioritize natural solutions. From detox drinks to essential oils, the legacy of ancient wisdom continues to influence how we seek healing and harmony in our lives. So the next time you enjoy a lemony treat, remember its historical journey as a symbol of health and vitality. What other ancient remedies could still hold significance today? Is it really true that mobile homes started in 1921? In that year, a visionary man in Nevada took a bold step by introducing what he claimed to be the first mobile home, ingeniously mounted on a truck chassis. This innovative design wasn't just a simple trailer. It featured a cozy bed, a working stove, and even a water system, making it quite ahead of its time. Though this initial attempt didn't spark an immediate craze, it planted the seeds for what would eventually blossom into the vibrant RV industry we know today. Mobile living has since captured the hearts of many Americans, offering freedom, adventure, and the allure of travel. Imagine hitting the open road with all the comforts of home. The idea of living wherever you want has transformed the way people think about housing and lifestyle. So who knows, that one man's dream could have forever changed how we view home. What would your road trip look like? Did you know Africa has 54 unique countries? This incredible continent boasts the highest number of nations in the world, each with its own vibrant culture and diverse languages. From the deserts of Sahara to the rainforests of the Congo and the majestic peaks of Kilimanjaro, Africa's landscapes vary dramatically. The continent is home to over 2,000 languages, showcasing rich traditions and histories. Countries like Nigeria and South Africa are melting pots of ethnicities, with numerous tribes contributing to their colorful tapestries. Festivals celebrated across different regions highlight dance, music, and art, drawing visitors from all over the globe. With wildlife ranging from the Great Migration in the Serengeti to the unique species of Madagascar, Africa remains one of the planet's most captivating places. As we learn more about Africa's complexity, how can we appreciate and celebrate its diversity even better? This might surprise you, Lacoste and Los Huacheturos? In 2011, the well-known French clothing brand Lacoste took a bold step by paying the Argentine cumbia group Los Huacheturos to stop using their iconic crocodile logo. Why did they do this? Lacoste wanted to distance itself from the group's distinct style, which they feared could tarnish their premium image. Instead of fading away, the band turned to their rival, Tommy Hilfiger, and started sporting its apparel. This unusual move highlights the fierce competition in the fashion industry, where brand image is everything. By aligning with a more mainstream label, Los Huacheturos embraced a different vibe, while Lacoste aimed to maintain its chic reputation. It's fascinating to see how the world of fashion isn't just about clothes, it's also about how brands manage their identities in relation to trends and cultural movements. Did Lacoste make the right choice in prioritizing their brand image over free expression? Believe it or not, a roller coaster is standing up. The upcoming Pipeline Surf Coaster at SeaWorld Orlando promises an exhilarating experience like no other. Set to open in 2023, this revolutionary ride allows riders to stand upright, giving them the unique feeling of surfing on waves. Imagine feeling the rush as you soar up to 110 feet in the air, just like a surfer catching the perfect wave. With a specially designed suspension system, the ride mimics the sensations of riding ocean waves while you zoom down the track at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. This innovative approach combines the thrills of a traditional roller coaster with the excitement of surfing, perfect for adventure seekers and ocean lovers alike. Pipeline isn't just a ride, it's an experience. Riders will not only get their adrenaline fix, but also be taken on a journey that closely resembles the ocean's waves, making it a must-try attraction for anyone visiting SeaWorld Orlando. Are you ready to stand and ride the waves? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Einstein's office was raided. After the legendary physicist Albert Einstein passed away in 1955, a photographer named Ralph Morse seized an unusual opportunity to gain access to Einstein's private space. How did he manage this? Through a cheeky bribe, a bottle of scotch. Morse had arrived at Princeton Hospital shortly after Einstein's death and was eager to capture the moment. Using his charm and a little liquid courage, he convinced a guard to let him into Einstein's office, where time seemed to stand still. The cluttered desk, scattered papers, and personal effects painted a vivid picture of one of the most brilliant minds in history. This playful tale reveals just how curious our quest for knowledge can be, even leading to a cheeky bottle of booze being the key to unlocking a part of scientific history. What would you explore in Einstein's office? Let's uncover the truth about Doritos flavor's secrets. Did you know that Doritos can actually taste just as good without that famous orange powder? Crazy, right? The folks at Doritos decided to add this signature seasoning dust for a particular reason. They believe it enhances the whole snacking experience. This beloved dust not only makes the chips visually appealing, but also encourages you to lick your fingers after munching. Why? Because this act reinforces cravings, making you want to reach for another chip. This clever marketing tactic plays into our snack-loving habits, turning a simple chip into a guilty pleasure. So while skipping the orange powder might keep your fingers clean, you could be missing out on that playful experience that the company thinks keeps us coming back for more. Next time you enjoy a crunchy bag of Doritos, think about that secret ingredient, how it shapes your cravings and makes snacking even more enjoyable. This might surprise you: nail biters and bacteria. A recent study discovered that those who bite their nails might be harboring more than just a bad habit. In fact, 76% of nail biters tested had dangerous bacteria like E. coli lurking beneath their fingernails. When you chew on your nails, you're not only damaging your fingertips, but also introducing germs into your mouth. Our nails can trap dirt and bacteria, creating a perfect breeding ground for harmful germs. With each bite, these pathogens can easily enter your body, potentially leading to infections or even more serious health issues. If you're among the many who have this habit, it might be worth considering healthier alternatives to manage stress or boredom. Keeping your nails trimmed and maintaining good hygiene can help reduce the risk of germs. So next time you feel the urge to bite your nails, remember those hidden bacteria and try to resist. Did you know about the Baltimore team's name change? The Baltimore Orioles and Ravens both once called themselves the Browns before they took on their current names. This shift wasn't just a simple rebranding, it represented a major transformation in their identities. When the Orioles were founded in 1954, they adopted the name that reflects their vibrant orange and black colors and the spirit of the city. Later in 1996, the Ravens soared into Baltimore after a brief period with the Browns' name. The new names signified a fresh start, embracing the avian symbol that resonates with the community. The change gave both teams their unique identities, creating a special connection to the city that fans love. Today, each team not only honors the rich history of sports in Baltimore, but also adds a lively character to the city's culture with their names and mascots. So next time you cheer for the Orioles or Ravens, remember their incredible journey from the Browns to the beloved birds. What if I told you Stalin's daughter was imprisoned in America? Svetlana Alliluyeva, the only daughter of Soviet leader Joseph Stalin, experienced a life filled with drama and controversy. In the 1960s, she sought asylum in the United States, leaving behind her father's oppressive regime. However, her escape didn't guarantee peace. She was imprisoned for a time in a psychiatric facility. While in America, she surprisingly became involved with a sect led by the famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright. This group was known for its unique ideas about architecture and living. Alliluyeva found a sense of community and purpose among these unconventional thinkers. Her story raises fascinating questions about identity, freedom, and the influence of family legacy. How did a daughter of one of history's most notorious leaders navigate life far from home? This chapter of history reveals the unexpected twists in the life of a woman searching for her own path. What drove Hollywood to introduce the Hays Code? In the early 1930s, Hollywood was a wild place filled with glitz, glamour, and a fair share of scandalous content. Movies were pushing boundaries, featuring racy themes and provocative scenes that shocked audiences and stirred up controversy. This led to a growing call for regulation to clean up the industry. In 1934, the Hays Code was established to set standards for what could be shown on screen. This code aimed to ban explicit themes, ensuring that films promoted morality and family values. Although it helped curb some of the more outrageous content, it also sparked debates about creativity versus censorship. Filmmakers had to navigate strict guidelines, and many stories were altered or entirely shelved because they didn't meet the code's requirements. The impact of the Hays Code influenced not only the types of films made during that era, but also shaped the way Hollywood approached storytelling for decades to come. Isn't it fascinating how the drive for change transformed the film industry? Did you know octopuses can regrow their tentacles? This amazing ability sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When an octopus loses a tentacle, whether due to a predator or an unfortunate encounter, it doesn't just sit back and sulk. Instead, it kicks into high gear, launching a regeneration process that can take several months. Scientists believe that octopuses can regrow their tentacles thanks to specialized cells that help rebuild tissue. These remarkable creatures can regenerate much more than just tentacles. They can even heal their organs. Researchers are fascinated by this talent because it might inspire new therapies for human injuries. Imagine if we could one day regrow a lost limb like an octopus. This capacity not only showcases the octopus's resilience, but also highlights the incredible diversity of life on our planet. How many other animals do you think have secret powers like this? What if I told you Antarctica holds a treasure? This icy continent boasts an extraordinary amount of frozen water, enough to match the entire volume of the Atlantic Ocean. With 90% of the world's ice stored here, Antarctica is not just a remote, frigid place. It is crucial for our planet's climate system. The ice sheets, glaciers, and icebergs in Antarctica regulate sea levels and influence global weather patterns. When temperatures rise, this massive store of ice melts, leading to rising sea levels and affecting coastal communities around the world. Researchers constantly study the Antarctic ice to understand past climate changes, helping predict future shifts in our environment. As we face climate challenges today, how we manage and learn from Antarctica could be key to sustainability. Isn't it fascinating how a place so cold can have such a warm impact on our future? Ever felt like birds were watching you? This intriguing sensation stems from an instinctual awareness that many animals, including humans, have developed over time. Birds often watch us from trees and rooftops, their keen eyes tracking our movements closely. This feeling, while more instinctive than conscious, highlights how animals are sensitive to their environment. Researchers note that when we feel watched, it's a blend of actual observation and our brain's natural inclination to be alert in the presence of potential threats. This instinct was essential for survival, allowing early humans to detect predators or prey. Even today, this awareness can trigger reactions like caution or curiosity. So the next time you're outside and catch a glimpse of a bird eyeing you, remember that you're not alone in feeling observed. Nature's watchful creatures are aware of us too. Can you imagine that your brain isn't fully mature? While our brains reach a fully developed size around age 5, the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for rational thinking, takes much longer to grow up, often not reaching maturity until around age 25. This surprising timeline helps explain some typical teenage behaviors. Ever wonder why adolescents sometimes make hasty decisions or have trouble planning for the future? It's all tied to this brain development journey. During the teenage years, the prefrontal cortex is still honing its skills, leading to those impulsive moments we often hear about, like risking it all for a thrill or forgetting important deadlines. As the brain continues to mature into early adulthood, young people gradually gain better judgment and decision-making abilities. Understanding this can help parents, teachers, and friends foster patience and support during what can be a challenging time in life. Believe it or not, a diamond teapot exists. This extravagant masterpiece is adorned with an astonishing 500,000 diamonds, turning a regular teapot into an absolute treasure. Crafted for luxury and opulence, it raises the stakes of tea drinking to a whole new level. Just imagine the sheer beauty and sparkle of over 500,000 diamonds glinting in the light, creating a dazzling display that is not only a container for tea but a stunning work of art. The teapot's price tag would likely be in the millions, making it not just a teapot, but a symbol of extreme wealth and excess. However, this extravagant decor comes with its own challenges. One tiny spill could mean a significant loss, transforming a casual tea time into something akin to a high-stakes game. So who would want to enjoy tea from such a spectacular yet risky vessel? This unique creation sparks a curious conversation about art, luxury, and the stories behind life's most extravagant objects. Are we celebrating craftsmanship or just showing off wealth? What do you think? Imagine living in the tallest penthouse in NYC. The penthouse, soaring an impressive 1,415 feet above the bustling streets, holds the record for the highest residential space in New York City. It's not just about height. This luxurious apartment comes with a staggering price tag of over $250 million. Picture yourself enjoying breathtaking 360-degree views of iconic landmarks like Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, and the shimmering skyscrapers that define the city's skyline. With the Big Apple laid out before you, every sunrise and sunset must feel like an exclusive show just for you. This architectural marvel encompasses modern design and unmatched amenities, making it a prime example of luxury living. And while living at such heights might evoke dreams of grandeur, it also highlights the real estate trends in a city where space is a premium. Many wonder what it truly feels like to live above the clouds, where every glance out the window reveals a world bustling with energy. Could such a life inspire you to aim for new heights? Believe it or not, a hotel is offering a huge prize. To mark its 125th anniversary, the iconic Roosevelt Hotel in New Orleans has rolled out an exciting challenge. A whopping $15,000 reward awaits anyone who can return the most outrageous item ever stolen from its classy premises. Imagine a treasure hunt where the prize is not only cash, but also an extravagant 7-night stay in the hotel's luxurious presidential suite, complete with all sorts of complimentary amenities. Since the Roosevelt has a rich history and has hosted numerous high-profile guests over the years, there's no shortage of quirky stories surrounding it. Whether you've got a wild tale of something looted during Mardi Gras or a secret stash of memorabilia, this opportunity encourages creativity and nostalgia. Will you dig deep into your memory or even ask family and friends if they've ever taken something truly unique from this legendary location? Guess what really drives up your internet bill? In the early days of the internet, AOL, one of the pioneers in providing online access, charged users an hourly fee for connecting. To maximize their profits, they developed a sneaky tactic, rounding up each session to the next full minute. This meant if you finished a session in, say, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, AOL would bill you for a full 14 minutes. Imagine that, 15 extra seconds added to each connection, really piling up over time. While this might seem like a small change, it significantly affected monthly bills for many internet users. People often felt frustrated, especially as they watched their costs rise without clearly understanding why. This practice highlighted how businesses can cleverly manipulate billing to boost profits, leading to mixed feelings about internet access that was both revolutionary and, at times, frustrating. Have you ever wondered why women fought for voting rights? In the early 1900s, the struggle for women's suffrage faced many odd arguments, one of which claimed that granting women the right to vote would lead to physical exhaustion. This idea might sound bizarre today, but it reveals a lot about the societal attitudes of the time. Many believed that women were too delicate or weak for the responsibilities that come with voting. They presumed that participating in politics would overextend women both physically and mentally. This perception ignored the strong contributions women were already making in society, from advocating for social reforms to supporting their communities. The fight for the right to vote wasn't just about casting ballots. It was a battle against deeply ingrained stereotypes. Women stood up against these misconceptions, proving that they were just as capable as men and deserving of a voice in shaping their own futures. Isn't it amazing how far we've come? You won't believe what AI can create now. This incredible technology is not just limited to text or images anymore. Artificial intelligence, or AI, can generate realistic videos that mimic real-life situations, like a cat cooking in a kitchen. These videos can appear so lifelike that it becomes challenging to tell what's real and what's cleverly crafted by algorithms. With advanced techniques like deepfakes and GANs, generative adversarial networks, AI learns from countless hours of footage to produce stunningly accurate representations. This rapid development in video creation raises exciting possibilities for entertainment, education, and even virtual reality. But it also brings concerns about misinformation. As we watch these videos online, we may find ourselves doubting the authenticity of what we see. Will we soon need a new skill, detecting AI-generated content? As technology continues to evolve, understanding these changes becomes crucial for navigating the digital world. Are we ready for a future where nothing is quite as it seems? Hard to believe, but a smart bladder patch exists. This innovative device from South Korea uses near-infrared technology to monitor bladder fullness. Worn comfortably on the lower abdomen, it alerts users through their smartphones when it's time to head to the bathroom. This is especially helpful for individuals with bladder conditions or spinal injuries who might struggle with regular bathroom routines. Imagine the added comfort and confidence this simple yet effective patch can bring to daily life. By making it easier to stay aware of bodily needs, the smart bladder patch can significantly enhance independence and quality of life. Gone are the days of constant worry about when to visit the restroom. Instead, people can focus on enjoying their activities without interruptions. As technology continues to advance, who knows what other surprising innovations will make our lives easier and more comfortable. Prepare to be amazed by Lego sculptures. Artists Ai Weiwei and Nathan Sawaya have taken the simple, colorful bricks we all know and turned them into stunning masterpieces that blend creativity with optical illusion. Weiwei's art is particularly notable for its strong political messages. In one of his striking pieces, Trace, he uses thousands of Legos to create detailed portraits of activists who have bravely fought for human rights. This work not only showcases incredible craftsmanship, but also sheds light on important social issues, urging viewers to reflect on the power of art and activism. Meanwhile, Nathan Sawaya's sculptures often have a whimsical touch, transforming everyday objects into mesmerizing creations that challenge perceptions and invite viewers to see Legos in a new way. Whether it's a life-size figure or a fascinating abstract piece, both artists demonstrate that art can be playful yet profound, sparking imagination in people of all ages. How do you think these Lego creations change our view of traditional art? Guess what really drives the war on drugs? On November 6, 2000, the DEA made history by conducting the largest LSD manufacturing bust ever. This massive operation took down a notorious drug lab, effectively cutting off about 95% of the global supply of LSD. This bust was monumental not just in terms of quantity, but also in its impact on the drug market. Before this event, LSD, a powerful hallucinogenic drug, had enjoyed a resurgence in popularity among certain groups. The DEA's decisive action sent shockwaves through the underground drug scene, leaving many users and dealers scrambling. Interestingly, this operation highlighted the ongoing battle against illegal drugs, raising questions about addiction and the effectiveness of prohibition strategies. By targeting one of the most significant sources of LSD, the DEA aimed to curb availability and deter new users. But with drug culture constantly evolving, what does the future hold for the fight against substances like LSD? Here's something incredible about pets at weddings. In 23 U.S. states, pets have a unique role that goes beyond just being a beloved companion. They can become official witnesses at weddings, making the special day even more memorable. In bustling cities like New York and sunny California, couples are finding creative ways to include their furry friends. Imagine having your dog or cat not only by your side, but also signing the marriage certificate. These pets can leave their paw print or even their name on the document, creating a lasting keepsake that marks your union. This delightful trend demonstrates just how much pets mean to us, transforming traditional ceremonies into personal celebrations. Including pets in your wedding not only honors your bond with them, but also brings an extra layer of joy to the festivities. So, are you ready to let your pet be part of your big day?